Hey everyone, Jared Gatsby, your local real estate superhero here again. Happy Taco Tuesdays. I once again don't have anything relevant to Tuesdays in my gratitudes for this morning, but I know it's a little bit later. I think we're coming close to like 11:30 right now during the day, but I did want to make time to record this video. I wrote down my affirmations earlier this morning, and I wrote down my things that I'm grateful for earlier this morning, but I just haven't had enough free time to be able to record the video. So I'm doing it a little bit later. This will probably be uploaded a little bit later too. But what we do is every morning we write down 5 things that we're grateful for to kind of help us start our day off well. Kind of start it off with things that we're happy about, things that we appreciate. And I figured if it takes 5 minutes of free time for me to be able to upload this and maybe help people think about maybe what makes them grateful, then I'm gonna make 5 minutes of free time in order to do something like this. So let's just jump right into it. It's 5 things that we're grateful for, starting with number 1, which I put watching my friends succeed. I know that 2020 has been really weird, and so I try my best to kind of check up on everyone, make sure everyone's doing okay, and one aspect of that is just to see how everyone is doing, both, success-wise as well as family-wise and health-wise. And I've been seeing a good handful of my friends in the last week either really doing well in their business or getting ready to start something that's really new. And I actually have one friend who's getting ready to start something new that I don't know what it is yet, but if anyone's capable of kind of doing something like this, it would be him. And then I have another friend who's running her own business, selling things for different entrepreneurs and different kinds of like business owners as gifts for their clients, and she's killing it right now. And then I have another friend who is getting ready to get stuff set up to fix all of their credit and kind of get their financial life back in track. And so, I don't know, it's really cool to just kind of watch so many of my friends not let how weird 2020's been be the thing that stops them from making 2020 something special. Because we all have a great excuse to not accomplish much this year. And I can sit here in front of the camera and be like, woo, look at me. And, I fluff it, or at the very least, I could. I try to be as transparent as possible whenever I'm having good days or bad days, but you don't know that. You don't know how honest I'm being about my life. And I think that's, it's sad, but it's really nice for me to be able to say I have other people that are doing really well. That's why I talk about other agents so much instead of just my business, is because if I'm able to help other agents do better, then that's way better to be able to say, here's a testimonial of what I can do or what I have done, versus me just saying, look at me, I'm so cool. And it goes the same with friends. If I can say, look at, all these people that I care about that are doing a really good job at not letting 2020 stop them, then it means more than just me sitting in front of a camera saying, I'm not letting 2020 stop me. That's it. That's it in a nutshell. That's really heavy, and so I'm sorry I started off on a heavy one. Number 2 is a lot smaller. I put chicken sandwiches. I had a friend come visit over the weekend. I mentioned that. He left Sunday. Apparently Sunday he got a rotisserie chicken. And so I was looking for lunch yesterday. I didn't have anything. And then I realized that he left bread and chicken. And so I made a chicken sandwich, and that is my number 2. That's it. It's really simple. I really like chicken sandwiches. I actually went and bought another rotisserie chicken yesterday to make more after. And so, number 2. Number 3, I put bird watching and birds visiting. I am not big on, going out and sitting out and just watching birds. And so my wife has since put bird feeders in our backyards. That way they come to visit us. And so I'm able to kind of work a little bit and get some cool things taken care of while still being able to look out and see a lot of nature. I put in one of my gratitudes way back when the view I have from my window, which is where I'm looking out right now, and it's really, really beautiful. And so if I'm upstairs, I can see, the hillside and greenery. And if I'm downstairs, I get to see birds and I get to listen to them chirp. And so it's really cool, and I really like it, and it makes working at home just a little bit more fun instead of unbearable. So that's number 3. Number 4, I put getting invited to be a guest speaker. So this Wednesday, tomorrow, actually, at 7 p.m., I'm going to be getting interviewed by Mr. Corona. And so you guys know him as Mr. Corona. He's Joel, and he's a really cool friend of mine, and he's been just doing everything he can in order to help business owners. And so he's been doing similar things to the Zoom interviews that I've been doing, and he invited me to be his guest speaker on Wednesday. And so instead of me interviewing someone else, it sounds like I'm going to be the one being interviewed. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm really excited to be able to do that. So that's tomorrow. I'll make sure you guys have links to it and stuff, and hopefully have a chance to see it afterwards. And then number 5, I put really simply cool temperatures, because we don't have them right now. I'm not a huge fan of the heat. I've always preferred it being a little bit cooler. And so whenever it gets really hot, I actually kind of reminded of how much I like the cool temperatures more than the hot temperatures. And so, yeah, I'm actually putting something down that I'm grateful for because it's not here right now and I want it to come back. So that's number 5. And that's it, though. That's it in a nutshell. And so my question's really simple, just because it's kind of based around a couple of things that I've got going on, either being friends that are interviewing me or just friends that I have that are doing really well. What is, or who is, one of your coolest friends? I don't need it to be the coolest friend, because then that's going to offend all of your other friends, but what's a friend of yours that is just a really cool person? They either have a really cool job, or they have a really fascinating outlook on life, or they just have fascinating hobbies, or they're really simplistic, but maybe it's like that kind of zen type of feeling of the person who doesn't need a lot, and so they're not the most interesting person, but they're definitely the coolest person. What is that for you, and who is that for you? So who's your coolest friend? And let me know down in the comments below, what makes them so cool, because I feel like that's really fascinating. I want to know who I should know. So who do you know that I should know? Let me know down in the comments below. If you're watching this on YouTube, then please, like and subscribe, because YouTube gets a weird kickoff of that kind of stuff. And if you're watching on Facebook, really please comment down below, because I really enjoy interacting with the people on Facebook, either through Messenger or through the comment section. So let me know. I really appreciate it. Who's your coolest friend? If you want to put me down, I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to be upset about that. I'm kind of cool, but it's whatever. So thank you guys. I really appreciate it. I will see you later, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye.